Hey, what's up, guys? Back for the deck profile here. You guys know I've been doing a lot of Dragon Link. Obviously, I enjoy playing the list, and you guys seem to enjoy, my takes on it, so I appreciate that. I do have a very interesting list here. I know the Ogdoadic archetype kind of fell out of, Flourishing or whatever, but there's some new cards that came out that just made it a lot better. And there's a couple things I want to talk about at the end. I do have a crazy combo for you. Snake Rain and 2 discards gets you just this fucking disgusting board. So, without further ado, guys, fucking Ogdoadic Dragon Link. Best deck, dude. Best deck. Alright, sick. Alright, so starting off, so I changed my starters. I had to make room for the Ogdoadic stuff, so I cut the black metal and the red MD. Just playing safer. Also in the combo with Snake Rain, you don't normal summon. So you could normal summon 2 and just make it even better, you know what I mean? So then for the rocket count, still the same. 3 Tracer, 2 Synchron, 1 Recharger. And for this list, since we're playing Snake Rain as a discard, we're obviously playing 3 Abstractor. I'll never not play more than 2. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So obviously you guys know that ratio, very standard. And then for the Ogdoadic cards, so this is the Duya. So this card, whenever it's normal or special summoned, it adds a Ogdoadic spell or trap from deck to hand. Also, if you have it in hand, you can discard it and send a different attribute, which would be light. It sends a light reptile from deck to graveyard. And then 3 of the new. This card is discard, send a dark reptile from deck to graveyard. Also, if you control no monsters or you control an Ogdoadic, you can special summon it from the graveyard, and it locks you into reptiles while it's face up on the field. So those are it for the 3 standard, and then the 2. Playing 1 Ailerate and 1 Curse. Curse is very good. Curse is very good. This is the one that you can tribute a monster on your board, special summon it. And then when it's special summoned, your opponent can special 1 from their graveyard, but obviously if you're going first, unless they hand trap you, they won't have a monster. And then you can special summon an Ogdoadic from your graveyard, so you'll see this in the combo. And then the Ailerate, he tributes the special from grave. Whenever he is summoned that way, he can take 2 of your banished monsters, including 1 reptile, and put them back in your graveyard, which is very good for refueling the Dragon Link banished stuff. So also, they're both level 8s. Just want to point that out. So. Then for the other reptile cards, we're just playing 1 Such. Is this Night Sword? Yeah, Night Sword. So whenever this is sent to graveyard by a card effect, it special summons itself, and then it banishes when it leaves the board. The card's insane. They couldn't make it a light or a dark, obviously, so they didn't make it water. This is the last reptile card, the Codal. So this card in hand, if you control a dark reptile, you can special summon it from your hand for free. It's a level 4 tuner. The only thing it does other than that, it's a reptilian effect, which we don't play anymore. And then if you synchro for a reptilian monster, you can treat this card as a non-tuner, which obviously doesn't come up. So. And then, obviously, this is a 60 card. So. And then for the 1-ups, we are playing the 1 Snow. Oh, also in the combo, you get Snow, too. Sorry, forgot to mention that. Then we're playing the Rose Dragon stuff. Obviously, that stuff's just very good, part of the combo. And then 1 black, 1 white, 1 Brotees, 1 Destru Dudes. And then for the 8 Dragons, still playing CED. That card's insane. 11 year insane, and then we are playing the Diabolus.
Best card.
Yeah, this card just is fucking disgusting. Also with this deck too, you can side into the virus traps because a lot of the reptile cards meet the virus trap, shit that you need for it. Plus they produce zombie vampire fairly easy without you really even having to play a whole lot of cards. So that's why I just really enjoyed this. So there's that. And then for the hand traps, obviously the hand tarps, the 3 Veiler, the 3 Nib. And if you guys saw the first place OTS with me and my boy Devin, we were talking about Gamma, and we hated Gamma. So I took Gamma out for Crow. Crow is very good against Tier Elements too right now, which is a deck. You can pin up to me real quick, bro. The Tier Element stuff I might end up investing in if you guys want to see the Tier Element stuff. I have a bunch of ideas for that deck. The fact that the field spell is $80 just makes me really sad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like a money thing. It's just like the principle of the matter. Like, And then that's it for the monsters. And then the spells, playing the one Boot Sex, the Ravine, the Foolish. I still chose to play Shrine. I think Shrine is just very good because we're playing Diabolos too in this deck. So
Good cards.
yeah, dude. The Basil Shoot, which is Italian, and then the Water Lily. This card's fucking gross. So the Water Lily is Foolish Burial for a reptile, and if you have 5 different reptile names in graveyard after resolution, it special summons any of them, just any one of them, like a Monster Reborn. So it's very good. And then the best card in the deck for the reptile stuff is obviously Snake Rain. Discard a card, send 4 reptiles from deck to graveyard. 3 Chaos Space, 3 Quick Lunch, and 3 Imperm. So, you know, still a 60 carder. The extra deck's a little strange too, so I'll get to that real quick. Fucking hit this smoke real quick, bro. Combo's not going to take that long, so I'm going to take my time with this. Alright, so for the extra deck, the extra dip, 1 Striker, 1 Pisty, obviously still very standard, the Ramis, 1 Seal, we are playing Howl Calc as part of the combo for this, so, and then the 1 IP, you know what I mean, so. Then the only link 3 is the Unicorn, card's very good, only link 4 is the Access Code, and obviously we're still playing Borland is part of the combo as well. And then the one change we made in here was we're only playing 1 King of the Feral Imps. Cards of Dark, very good. It's just Gear X for a reptile monster, essentially. And it gets you out of the new locking into reptiles. That's how you get it off the board as you exceed into that. And then we're obviously playing Zombie Vampire. This deck literally just makes Zombie Vampire all the time. And then for the synchros, obviously the Riser, the Delinquent Duo, which is the Chaos Ruler and the Savage, and the French Hot Red. So, let me show you guys the combo right quick like. Alright, so this might take a second. Let me grab these out. You can just zoom in on me, bro, if you want while I'm doing this. I need this, these. Let's see, I don't need that. Do need these, this. Put this off to the side. Do need these. This one. This. I think that's it. I think that should be it. Alright. Alright, so your hand is just going to be... I'm going to put this down here now, if you can see that.
Oh, yeah.
So your combo for this deck is just... I didn't even pull out the fucking Snake Rain. Fucking
Best card.
Yeah, the best card in the deck. So your combo for this deck is just Snake Rain and 2 discards, so it's just, you know, whatever you want to do. So, alright. Let's get right on into it. You can see all this, bro?
Yep.
Excellent. Alright, so start with the combo Snake Rain, discard a card, so you send 4 reptiles from the deck to graveyard. We're going to send the Curse. Actually, don't need this. You should have it. We're going to send the Curse, the Night Sword Serpent, the Nunu, and the Nuya. Okay? So you send these 4. Excellent. This will resolve. And then Night Serpents, and so it's sent to graveyard by a card effect, it'll special summon itself. Okay? But banished when it leaves the board. So we're going to tribute this off for the Curse. Curse's effect, if your opponent has 1 in graveyard, they can reborn it as well, but here you're just going to use its effect to reborn this. Whenever this is normal or special summon, it adds an Ogdoadic Spell or Trap from deck to hand. So we're going to add the Water Lily, which is the Foolish Burial. Let me fix this real quick. Okay. And then since you control a Ogdoadic monster, you can special summon the Nunu. You're locked into reptiles, so this is face up, that doesn't matter, so you're going to go straight into the King of the Feral Imps. Okay. Now you're going to just detach from this to add the Koodle. Which Koodle's effect, like I explained earlier, is if you have a dark reptile on the board, you can special summon it from your hand for free. So it's just a... it also synergizes very well with the Rocket package because it's just a level 4 dark tuner, so it's just very good. So here, you're going to link off the Imp and the Koodle into the Needle Fiber. Needle Fiber's effect will then summon the Red Rose. Okay. Now let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. So if you look in graveyard, you have 4 different names right now. So you're going to play the Foolish Burial. Ogdoadic Water Lily, send the Ailerit to graveyard, and then you get to reborn. So you're going to reborn just this one because it's the non-tuner that doesn't lock you into reptiles. This one locks you into reptiles when it's face up. So you sent this and then reborn this. You're going to synchro both of these into the Riser. You're going to go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. So the Red Rose will summon the. This is fine. Summon this, and then this will dump the Snow. So it is currently level 3. Okay. Now new Chain Link, you're going to activate effect to add the Basil Shoot from deck to hand. Okay. Now this is level 3, like I said, since you sent Snow, so you're going to make the Striker. You're going to Striker Dragon effect, obviously, to add the Boot 6. Okay. Now here is when you go. Let's see, it's that to this. Yes, I think it's just Reborn. Missing something? No, I'm not. Okay. So you're going to play this. To Reborn. Oh, yeah, I am. I'm dumb. Sorry. Not this. This links off into Pisty. I'm thinking, bro. Done the combo a million fucking times. So that makes Pisty. Then you're going to activate Pisty because you have 2 arrows. Just special summoning back, whatever. It doesn't matter. And then these 2. Make the Ramis. Oh, big Ramis. Obviously, you can summon it here or here. It doesn't matter. And then Rami's effect will add the Ruby. Okay. Now, this is where you can do the combo just completely different however you want. So this is 2 Link 2, so this is a Link 4 and a Link 5, so this is Moreland. Okay. Starting off real hot. Moreland, okay. And then here, you can make the Basil, just to bring back one of the guys, doesn't matter what it is. And then in Graveyard, you can use the Curse. Or, I'm sorry, the Ailerit to tribute this to summon itself. And then if you did have one other monster banished here, he would put back the Sword Serpent into Graveyard and the other monster, but you're just using him to summon. And then these 2 are both level 8s, so you can make the Zombie Vampire. So then here, you can just discard, detach from Zombie Vampire. Let's just say, for the sake of the combo, obviously it would be very good. You just whiff. I mill 4 spells, they mill 4 spells. You don't get anything off of this. Obviously, you could do a million different things in this combo depending on what you got off of this. But also, you still haven't normal summoned either, which is just kind of the gross part. So now you're going to play the Ravine. Ravine effect, discard a card to send the Absoluta. Obviously, Absoluta will then add the Tracer. Play this over top of this. Then you use Boot Sex effect, special. And then you pop the Boot Sex, or if you had more cards, whatever, here. And also here in this combo too, you could make Chaos Ruler right here if you did have Synchron in Graveyard, because then you could negate the Chaos Ruler and then special back the Synchron and make the Hot Red after you did that. So, but just for the sake of the combo, we're going to make the Savage. So. And then Savage will equip the Hulk. 2 counters on it. So this is just the extent right now. Obviously there's a bunch of RNG going on with this, so let's just say like for the combo you missed and didn't hit anything. Obviously that's not going to happen usually. One thing I did want to point out in the combo too is if your hand was kind of bricky, or if you opened multiple Absorouters, you could get the Tsuchinoko with the King of the Feral Imps instead of the Tuner and go a different route. Or if you open an Absorouter with Snake Rain, then it would have just been like an absolutely completely different hand. You know what I mean? So this is just the end board with just Snake Rain, 2 discards, and saying you missed off of Zombie Vampire. So and you still have Snow in Graveyard too, which I did forget to. And if you can count, there's like, you know, there's fucking 20 some cards in your graveyard, so Snow is just insane. So yeah, guys, that was the fucking Snake Rain combo. Also, one thing I want to talk about too was the Therion cards. There was a Therion that just came out that's a Reptile level 8. I ordered mine. I didn't do a bunch of testing with it, so I will test with it. It's also, like I said, a level 8, so you can make Zombie Vampire. You just target a Reptile in Graveyard, special summon it, attach the Reptile, whatever. Plus, you can play King Regulus to play around Nib. I will probably bring this list back after I get that card in the mail, so that's just something to note. And I think Wednesday we'll upload a match of me and Devin playing. I'll be playing this deck, the Ogdoadic Dragon Link, and you know, see what we can do with it. So thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.